All right, we are zeroing in now in this latest development. Brazil and China reportedly striking a deal to ditch the U.S. dollar to trade in their own currencies. The deal will enable the two economies to carry out trade and other financial deals directly, exchanging China's yuan and Brazil's real instead of converting their currencies into the U.S. dollar first. This is exactly what the CCP has been pursuing. Joining me right now is the Atlas Organization founder and the author of The Decisive Decade. Very important book. Pick it up. Author Jonathan D.T. Ward is here. Jonathan, great to see you. Thanks so much for being here. We've spoken a lot about the Chinese Communist Party and its goals to become the #1 superpower, and one way to do it is to get world leaders to forget the dollar and use the yuan to trade. What is your reaction to this?
Well, Maria, this is also why winning the long game against the CCP is about winning a battle for the global economy. I mean, China's going to take its dominance of international trade. It's been in the top position in goods trades for almost 10 years now, and it's going to use that to restructure the financial system over time. I mean, if they're able to conduct their trading relationships, their commodity trading relationships, all of that in RMB, and we're seeing that some countries are willing to do that, that's definitely going to have a negative effect on the U.S. position. And we're not playing the trade game to win. I mean, we have to have a strategy for the emerging world. I explain all of this in The Decisive Decade. You've got to push them out of the OECD, slow their growth down, reconstitute the world's trading relationships so they shift away from China and towards the alliance system. And in the meantime, this has nefarious effects, too. I mean, Brazil is essentially a neutral country that will hopefully wind up on our side as a democracy. But Putin and Xi Jinping in last week's meeting in Moscow, cementing their sort of axis here. I mean, Putin's just recently said, we are in favor of using the Chinese yuan in settlements between Russia and the countries of Asia, Africa, and Latin America. I'm sure these forms of payments in yuan will be developed between Russian partners and their colleagues in third countries. So you have sort of a joint Russia-China vision of making themselves more sanctions-proof, but also the negative effects on the world economy are very obvious. They see this as a strategic initiative, and it's why we can't allow China to dominate the world in international trade, among other things. We have to take the economic arena very seriously. We're not doing it yet.